Welcome back to the Montgomery Companies podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Montgomery, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to share with you some content that we've been giving to our coaching clients in the context of helping you connect more deeply with the people that you care about. I'm hearing this a lot from our coaching clients today. They're saying, I want to become more connected. I want to grow with my top relationships. I'd love to serve people. I'd love to help people. I want to build more intimate relationships with the people that I trust and care about. Now, we all know that relationships are at the center of everything that we do. You're in the relationship business before you're in the real estate business. You're in the relationship business before you're in the financial planning business. You're in the relationship business before you're in the lending business. You are in the relationship business. And I want to talk today about the art of getting connected. What does it look like to truly connect at the highest level, to become more connected, to go deeper, to strengthen, and to retain your top relationships? Number one, let me say this. Connecting people become connected people. Connecting people become connected people. If you want to connect at a higher level, if you want to become more connected, you need to take the art of connecting seriously. That is the daily discipline of connecting one person to another. Not because of what they do, but because of who they are. People buy who you are, not what you do. Now imagine this. If you work 240 days in a year, so you take the weekends off, you take 2 or 3 weeks of vacation, you have 240 working days in 1 year. If each working day in your business, you think of 2 relationships, maybe it's a client, it's a prospect, it's a mentor, an advocate, someone that you care about, someone that you want to promote, serve, and connect. And you take it upon yourself to connect that person with another human being. You connect one of your contacts with another one of your contacts. You write a nice little email, right? It's 2 or 3 sentences about each person. Hey, Bob, I'd love for you to connect with Jenny. Jenny, I'd love for you to connect with Bob. Here's why. Bob has a big heart. He's a family man. He's very well connected in our community. And he shares a love for all things related to leadership. Bob's one of the most gifted people that I know. And I know that if you spend time with Bob, you'll really value that time. Bob, I need you to connect with Jenny. Jenny's an all-star. She's an emerging leader. She cares deeply about people. She's a person of faith. I know that if you connect with Jenny, your world will be changed. I want to connect the 2 of you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. So what's the value? Here's the value. If they connect, who are they talking about? They're talking about you. You're at the center of that conversation. Number 2, if they don't connect, you've still provided value in their world. What did you do? You put something in written form about who they are and what they mean to you. That's a game changer in the ways that that person views you. There's an endorphin release when you put something in writing that's kind about another human being. There's an endorphin release and they tie that feeling to your name. Maya Angelou famously said, people might not always remember what you said, but they will remember the way you made them feel. Take it upon yourself to connect the people that you care about. If you want to become a connected person, you'll be a connecting person. One of the greatest gifts that you could give to another human being is your network. It's your network. So whether you're a brand new person in business, maybe you're a young entrepreneur, you're a young salesperson, and you're saying, hey, I just want to get connected. I want to be connected to some people, a group of people. I don't even care. I just need to be connected. Or maybe you're a developed leader. You're an executive leader. You've been leading for a long time, but you're trying to connect to a different group of people. Maybe it's a more experienced group. Maybe it's a certain group that's got a certain level of success or wisdom, and you would like to connect with them more intimately. Find the people in that circle and start connecting them with other people that they deserve to know. Connecting people become connected people. Number 2, I want you to think about promoting the people around you. The best relationship builders, those who are truly connected, are masterful at promoting. They promote other people at the highest level. In fact, when you're in their circle, your life is made better. You get endorsed, You get highlighted, spotlighted. These people are willing to advocate for you. They go out of their way to make you a big deal. We all love those people, and you have the ability to be that person for someone else. So what do you do? How does that practically play out in your world? Well, number one, let me just say this. You should be using social media to spotlight, advocate for, and highlight your network. How do you do that? If you're active on LinkedIn, there's an endorse button on LinkedIn. I'm going to recommend that you use the endorse button on LinkedIn every single working day. Again, if you do it 240 days and you're using the endorse button once each working day, that's 240 impressions that you can make on another connection or another relationship each year. I'm going to recommend that you do it 3 times per working day. 240 times 3. That's an opportunity over the course of a year for you to make a positive impression with 700 relationships. It would take you less than 2 minutes per day. If you endorse someone on LinkedIn, what happens? They get an email from you because likely their LinkedIn account is connected to their business email. So they get an email from you that says, John Smith has endorsed you for public speaking. John Smith has endorsed you for sales. John Smith has endorsed you for construction, whatever it is. Right? And again, there's an endorphin release. They tie that feeling to your name. People might not always remember what you said, but they do remember the way that you made them feel. This is an exercise that would take you less than 2 minutes per day that can radically change the way that you become connected over time. Number 2, I'm going to recommend that you brag on one of your connections via social media each month. Brag on one of your connections via social media each month. You don't want to overdo this because you can water down how special this experience can be. But if you chose one person, one client, one prospect, one mentor, just choose one person. And once a month, brag about them on a social media platform. It could be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And what you're going to do is you're going to tag that person in a post and you're going to brag about them. And you're not going to brag about them because of what they do. You're going to brag about them because of who they are. Tag them in the post. Watch what happens to the connectivity on that post. Comments, likes, reshares. People will jump on the train. Why? Because the post is different. And people will want to weigh in on your kind sentiments about the person that they too love. So make it sincere. Make sure it's from the heart. It doesn't need to be long or fancy. You could do 5 sentences or less. Here's what this person means to me. Here's what they mean to our community. Here's how they've been serving other people. Tag them in the post and watch other people that care about them comment on that specific post. Again, takes you less than 5 minutes per day to make that a reality. And if you did that once a month, it's 12 positive impressions that you can make on the people around you. If you want to become connected, we got to remember, connecting people become connected people. Connected people are masterful at the art of promotion. They elevate, endorse, advocate for, spotlight, and highlight the people around them on a consistent basis. I trust that this coming year will be your best relationship building year. Relationships are at the center of everything that we do. You're in the relationship business before you're in whatever business it is that you're in. Let's win relationships. Let's strengthen, deepen, and retain our top relationships in 2021. I trust that you'll have a great day, that you'll help someone today, that you'll serve someone. Thank you for listening. We also would ask that you would share, like, or subscribe to our podcast in our effort to help and serve more people. I'm your host, Jordan Montgomery, and I look forward to being with you again very soon.